It is Sunday, October 17th, a day late for this period. This would be my second cycle since my miscarriage. Her chemical, so I went ahead and took one of the super cheap Walmart tests that I've never taken before. Yeah, there's a faint second line. So, we'll see if it gets darker in the next couple of days. I want to be really excited, but once you go through a loss, even though it's early, you get really nervous because you're like, am I just going to lose it again this time? Like, you're happy and you're excited and you want it to stick, but you don't know. So, like, I'm hesitant to get my hopes up like I did last time, because I just feel like I'm going to just get them crushed again. But I'm just hoping for a rainbow baby. I guess now would be the time to show Jesse and see how he's feeling. Will you answer a question?
Hi, man. I'm here, boobs. You're right.
What's
How are you feeling this time? It's faint.
No, you're keeping my head down. It's very faint, and this is a different one.
It's like an 88 cents Walmart brand one.
It's like a cheapo one. There's a line there. I can see it.
Obviously, I want it to stick, but we've been through one loss already, so I'm like...
You know what we do when loss fails?
I know. I love you. Yes.
Hope right there.
He's right. It's hope. Alright, so we're going in for test number 3. I didn't test last night, so I'm testing tonight. I'm just wanting to know if the lines are getting darker at all, but this one's different from the first 2 that I took. So these 2 to me are about the same. This one isn't any darker than this one. It just kind of looks the same. And this is the one that I just took. So it still says positive. I mean, that plus sign isn't, I don't think it's faint at all. The 2 lines are actually about the same shade. So I'm hoping that's a good thing. Yeah, so this will be test number 3, and today's the 20th. So yeah, that's looking pretty good. Obviously I'm hoping that it stays that way and it doesn't, like, the line doesn't fade back to negative. But today would mark day 3 of what should have been my period, so I'd be like 3 days late. So, I mean, this is looking pretty good. Just hoping it stays that way. We shall see. Also, for anyone who is wanting to know, like, what symptoms I'm having, this time around, they're about the same. Like peeing a lot, tender breasts, What else? Pretty much everything I had last time, but this time I'm actually having some cramping. So I'm hoping that means that the embryo is actually attaching to my uterus this time, which obviously means possibly no miscarriage. But other than that, I feel the same as I did the first time, and I was like, okay, something's up. Other than the cramping. I didn't have the cramping the first time, but I'm definitely having it this time. It's not, like, super bad. It just kind of feels like period cramping. Maybe just a tad bit worse for me. But yeah, that's the only thing that's been different. So, yeah. So Friday, October 22nd, I went to my doctor's and they took blood work and urine to confirm the 3 pregnancy tests that I had taken at home that were positive. I went back today, Monday, October 25th, got the results from the blood and urine because they wanted to take more blood to check my HCG levels. My urine test came back negative, and my HCG levels from Friday were under 5,000. And they had just called me back about an hour ago from the results today, and my levels had dropped, which means I'm going through miscarriage number 2. I just feel so heartbroken. I made it further along than I did last time, so I thought that I may have been in the clear and got my hopes up, but this one didn't stick either. So I went ahead and took another pregnancy test after I got the news from my doctor yesterday about my urine test being negative and my levels dropping. I guess kind of wanted to confirm it at home, and you can see that there is a second line, but it is very, very faint. So, yeah, that's where we're at. So now I'm just kind of waiting for my cycle to return, and we'll just keep trying.